For the Buffalo News, this is Jay Skurski with Katherine Fitzgerald. And Katherine, the Bills defense was dealt a major blow today before practice here in Pittsburgh. The joint practice with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sean McDermott announcing that Matt Milano suffered a torn biceps tendon in Tuesday's practice and is going to be out long term. What's your immediate reaction to that news for the Bills defense?
I mean, it's a huge blow for the defense. It's so crummy for Milano, who had worked his way back from that knee injury. I think just from a mental standpoint, that's got to be so hard to deal with, of getting so close to the season and then not only getting injured, but a practice injury during a tackling drill. I think that, I don't know, I would be more upset by that if I'm him.
Yeah. Dorian Williams, probably the next man up right now. The coaching staff has really not been, I wouldn't say, overly complimentary of him this year. Every time we talk to Bobby Babich or to Sean McDermott, he's making progress, but there's still more to come. That rope is now kind of short. They need him ready to go in 3 weeks' time. What's your confidence level that Dorian Williams is going to be able to step in for Matt Milano? He's not going to be Matt Milano, but he's going to have to give them serviceable play there.
Right, and I think that's the distinction, is you can't expect anyone to be Matt Milano in this situation. That's setting a player up to fail. I think, the whole defense has to step up. We heard from AJ at Vanessa, who was saying, maybe now the defensive line has to up their level of play to make up for what Milano does in other aspects of the defense, just the way he kind of, makes everyone better around him. So I think it's going to take a whole defense, not just Dorian Williams, but he definitely has a lot on his plate for sure.
The Bills did actually practice here today against the Steelers. That news sort of became secondary after the announcement about Milano was made. Practice, I thought, was rather uneventful for a joint practice. None of those big fights that we see in a lot of those joint practices. Sean McDermott said if anybody fought, they'd be out. That didn't really happen. The Bills will stay down here in Pittsburgh for the next couple of days. They play the Steelers Saturday night in their second preseason game. Katherine and I will be here, of course, for that as well. So read all about the Milano injury, the joint practice today at buffalonews.com.